Good morning, Denise here, Junk Journals UK. Hello, hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to anybody new subscribers and new visitors, and a big welcome to all of those that are returning. So I've come on today to do a video using up scraps, card scraps you can probably say. Well, it says card, but it's not card actually, it's scrapbooking paper, which is like very thin card. So this is a challenge for Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook group with Tanya from Tatty Treasure on YouTube, and she's using up her Tim Holtz, I believe, which is of a similar thickness to this scrapbooking paper. And I have got, from dabbling in making cards and various other things, lots of scraps that are not the colours for the projects that I do really, or the themes or whatever. Hence they've been sat in this folder, a lot of them, not all of them, but they've been sat in this folder quite a while. Some are little bits that I have used recently, and obviously they just get added. But on the whole, I've got a lot of, I wouldn't call them ugly, but they're definitely too bright for what I do. A lot of them, not all of them. I mean, that's okay. You know, the butterflies is okay. That's a Christmassy one. That's Ciao Bella, which is a bit big to do anything with. I'll have to have a think about that one. But some of them, you know, tropical fruit, not really. I think that's meant to be kiwis. Dragons, yeah, they're some people's thing, but not really mine. Mermaids. I mean, I have used bits of them in the past, but yeah, because they come from scrapbook books, there's lots. I mean, that, I would say that is ugly. I don't even know what it is. No idea. Yeah, so you get the idea anyway. So I'm going to really quickly try and put them into, because of course Tanya had hers all organised. Initially, sizes. So they look like 6x6, but they actually came from they must have been cut up, I think, because they actually came from a scrapbooking pad. So we've got squarish and oblong, I think. Yeah. And that's a long, being folded over, probably came, so because sometimes I use this paper to, for covers, for the base of covers, journal covers, and then covered them over, which is why I got lots of these strips. And that's from a colouring book, I believe. So yeah, strips, oblongs, and then we just want little tiddly bits. Let's try and get them into some kind of an order. That's another strippy one. Tiddly bits. Why I didn't throw those out, I don't know, but we will make something with them, no doubt. Obviously I'm not going to make something with all of these today, but it's a month-long challenge, so we'll keep at it until I get through quite a lot of them. You never know, I might have a run on them and get rid of them. Something might suddenly, I mean, that, like, never ever would I use that, but it's a nice piece of really thick paper. That one's not so bad. I didn't remember having that one. Oh, this one's beautiful. Yeah, that might just become a tag. It's nice enough. Yeah, the tropical fruits again, and the tropical birds, I guess they are. They oblong. Yeah. Oh, that's a big square. Yeah, then a couple of big pieces, right. So I've got them into some kind of, I think, size order. Sorry if they're in your face. I mean, I could have tidied it up before I came on camera. I even considered it, I have to say, but then you wouldn't have seen all the bits of paper that I've got, all the variety of patterns and sizes, unless I sat and just went through the piles and showed you, which would have been very boring. Yeah, so they're quite big as well. What did I do? Oh, the squares are there, and the big long ones. These are medium long ones then. I'm going to pull that one out because straight away I know that's going to be a tag. There's no point in pretending it's not. So it might as well be dealt with, hadn't it? They're longish ones. So we've got strips. 2 of them are folded over. Strips and these little bits, I don't know what's happening to these yet. I'm guessing that could be a tag as well, couldn't it? Or a journal card. That's one of those. And so could that. So that's strips over there. Now I've got a couple of ideas of things to make with, and I think I've done this before, not as a challenge obviously, I've got a little bit there for some reason, but you know, as a using up thing. Quite like that as a journal card, you know. So, squeaky table. Yeah, so they're just going to be like bases, so we need to, these are going to be journal cards, so they need backing. Don't know about that one, I might not back that one. Oh, that one. Yeah, I'm definitely going to back that one because I think it'll be nice, a piece of this which you've seen before if you've been with me, and it will just about fit. That is definitely right on a ball. I think I'm going to back, do I want the wood or the blue? I'm going to be doing some blue projects, aren't I? Yeah, I'll back the wood side on that. So I am going to back them all. I'm going to use this paper pad for all of them. And then they're all bases just ready to, you know, have something put on the front from that one specially. This one might not need much. So have we got a glue page? No. But we have now. We've just renewed the one thing on it we shouldn't see now. Oh, sorry. There we go again. Just renewed the insurance in the on the car, and goodness, do they send you some paperwork, you know, even about things that you're not even, you know, the first quote we didn't want, but there was about 15 pages in the quote. What a waste of paper. Yeah, so not wasting it exactly. Am I banging that? Oh, this microphone is doing my head in. I have now got a big blob of glue on there, can you see? Doesn't matter where I put it, I rattle it, and that means you get a horrible noise in your ears. Why am I doing that? Why? I don't know. Right, Denise, think about what you're doing. Where did I want it? Ah, come up. Right, so in this bottom, yeah, so I don't mind if the edging's on, because the edging's on this side as well. No, it won't fit, so I'll have to go that way. See if I can be clever and get it on the edge. Oh, I don't think that's far off, seeing as I've made a holy mess. Oh, it's quite thin, it's showing through. Look. Although it is flowers. Right, what I'm going to do is, I think, no, I'll have to cut it off. And I've only got my good scissors here. Let's see if I can cut it, trim it inside the card. That might save me scissors a bit of glue. Yeah. Good thinking, Batman. Ah, right. Let's hope that's me boo-boos over for the video. That one's trimming a bit on the other side, but I'll wait until it's dry. So yeah, you probably still can very faintly see those flowers and leaves through, but I don't mind it. Looks like it might be part of the pattern. I'll just put it under here for now. Try and flatten it, and we'll get rid of that gloopy glue. Let's fold it over so we can get at least 3 uses out of a page. Right, I was going to back them all, wasn't I? But they're going to show through. I'm just going to cut that into a tag shape so I know what it is, and put it in with the bases. And then I think what I'll do is, rather than having a massive box of bases, I'll dig some out for the autumn books that I'm finishing, because a couple of these would go. Right, do I want to back you? Might just round your corners, will I? Yes. Yeah, and that can just be, we'll put it in the pile, that can just be a journal card in the waiting. I'll leave that down, I might be using it again. Right, so an idea I had with some of these, oh that's quite a nice piece, is of the ones that I do, you know, I don't mind the pattern on, not the ugly ones, because they're going to need covering. What do we think to that? It's not the right way up for what I'm thinking anyway. These are getting a bit fat now. We use that one. So what I was thinking for these was some match books with like journal spots inside, or even just make the match books and leave them, you know, as bases. And it doesn't look very straight to me. Let's have a look, because as we know, my eyes often deceive. I think it probably is. It's probably, the pattern's probably not cut straight, but the angle. Let's try it this way. No, I don't think it is quite. It's not much though. Let's give it a go and see. Not far off. Yeah, so a matchbook, you just have it folded down, which is the right way up. So that one folded down, that's it. Sorry, you probably couldn't see that. Well, how can that be square? Because when I fold it over, it's, I think I'll have to cut it folded. It's the only way to get it. Oops, why am I using those instead of my bone folder, which is right here? I don't know. Right, so I've got it square on this side, so I can now make it straight that side. And, whoops, that bottom bit didn't look straight either to me. And I don't want too much folded up. No, I think I'll go with the whole thing here. So I'm sure most of you have made these loads of times, but for those of you that haven't, you fold the bottom up so that it only just, what have we got there, probably, I don't know if you can see, it's probably about 1 millimetre coverage. It still don't look straight to me. It doesn't look. Unless I haven't folded it straight, I guess, but just that little flap there isn't. That's it. Oh, straight edges. Yeah, so it barely goes under. And I have tried putting a little bead of glue in the past in the bottom of there, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't hold it. It needs, in my humble opinion, it needs a staple. Really low down. So obviously the flap can still come up, but it doesn't flap all the way down, and then that can go in there like that. Yep, now I like that one square, but you can round the edges. Yeah, so that's a real easy make for the. I like them thinner, a bit thinner than this is. What have we got there? So 7. What was that one? That one wasn't even that, was it? That one was 6. We'll go with 7, so I'm not wasting so much. I don't know. The only thing I think they might become is, because they're a bit thick for ruffles, they might become, you know, little circles, which is another thing that Tanya did to make policy closures, and you can make flowers out of them, all sorts of things out of the circles. Right, so which one do we want on the outside? What is it likely to go with? I think I'm more likely to have, I don't know, green dotty might be nice at Christmas. So yeah, so it's quite a wide short one, this one, which is fine. All sizes are fine. It's just that's the kind of size and shape I like. Now I suppose you could, to get this folded over properly, if you wanted to go to the trouble of, you could always do that fold on the scorer, couldn't you? So you've got an absolute straight fold. I still think just one, yeah, just one in there will be enough to hold it. It's just to stop it flapping down. I often put washi. A little bit too long, yeah, a little bit. I often put washi over the staples. You're going to come in and out easy now, yeah. Because obviously, if you glue them onto the page, you want to be able to do it like that without, you can't pick the whole thing up and bend it. Yeah, and that staple's not very straight, so I've got loads of washi that wants using up, so I'll just put a piece across here, give you the idea. And I think I might round those corners. Obviously I'm not inking or anything because I don't know what projects these are going in. My washi stood a bit proud there. Squeak. Yeah, so those rounded corners have made it a bit easier to go in as well. Okay, so I definitely want it thinner. Oh, this is pretty. Let's do a butterfly one. And we'll go for 6, I think, because I much preferred the size of that one. I don't know how long this is. Yeah, it didn't seem very big then. I'm going to end up with loads of scraps like that. Maybe when somebody else is doing this challenge. No, that's upside down, Denise. Oh, are they going in all directions? Nope, that was right, it was me. Maybe if I hang on to them, somebody else who's doing the challenge will come up with some ways to use the strips. So maybe I'll just hang on before I cut all the circles out, because obviously the circles we can do, we know. Right, let's not do this too high up. Save me a lot of trimming. Oh, I love that one. That's pretty. That's really pretty. And the flowers inside aren't too bad. You know, and if you're trying to speed this up and do a mass make, you don't even have to put the staple in at this moment in time. You could just fold them and you know, keep them ready and then staple them as you're going to use them. Yeah, I really like that one. Love the butterflies. Did I pull another one? Was it this? This is the one that looks like the snow to me. It's going to be very small, that though, isn't it? Folded over. No, I don't think that's the right shape. See if I can find another one, because I would like to get four of those done. Oh, these are nice. I'll make a nice long one in this butterfly. And we'll do a 6 again. It's not going to leave us with another 6, is it, by any chance? Yes, it is. I'll get 2 of those. Excellent. So I want them upside down to make them the right way up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're nice. I like them already. Now you can put journaling spots inside these. You can put little booklets, tear-offs in them. You can sew them into the back. You can just tuck things in there. Really versatile they are. Yeah. And I don't have any in my stash, so yeah, it was a good remember. Yeah, I think the trick is getting that straight, and I'm perhaps not doing. It's not quite straight at that edge, so I'm cheating and just making it straight on here, if you like. You might have a better eye than me for a straight line, or like I say, the scorer is probably the thing to use. Now of course in here I've got inside out, no I haven't, but I do have upside down image, so I don't know, could disguise it, fill it, cover it, live with it, whatever. But love those on the outside, beautiful. Well, I'm pleased we had 2 of these then. Let's see if this one, oops, right way round, Denise. That's it. See if we can get this one a bit straighter turned up. I doubt it, do you? I suppose that's assuming that you start with a complete square, you know, squared, as in not square, but squared lines, squared angles. Is that a bit too big again, do I think? Maybe a little bit at that side. Yeah, the trick is not to make them too big, these flaps at the bottom, because, well, obviously if you go too short it won't shut, but the bigger they are, the harder they are to open. You literally, yeah, and I have done, I've gone too short, but after all I said. Okay, that's not a problem. I'll put it off entirely. And we'll just make that one there a little bit shorter. There we go. Oops. Yeah, so get it as small as you can, but making sure it covers, basically. So, what better way to explain than to do it myself? Wrong. Okay. You're going to fit in there now. See, I still think that's too big. No, it'll be alright. I don't want to do it again. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Yeah, so they do actually pick up and put under. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so like I say, I could sit and mass make loads of those, and at some point I may well do a good few to get rid of the scraps towards the end. So what have we got? We've got tags and journal cards, which was easy. We've got matchbooks. What else did we think we might make? Let's have a look what we've got, see what will inspire us. Yeah, that's definitely not inspiring me. Right, I've got in here, so I saw it when we was doing it. Oh, that's quite, I like that. Might have to find something to do with that. They're nice kind of flower fairy. Yeah, this, a piece of Christmassy paper as well from a cover I've been doing. So I'm thinking flips or flaps. Let's see if there's anything else, because I could do with a few flips. I don't think there's anything wintry, is there? No. Okay. No, tropical fruit is not wintry. We might do something with him. Let's leave him out. Did I have something else out? I think I've put it all away now. Those roses. Was it? Okay, so let's do a Christmassy flip, because this will definitely go on something. And obviously these trees are this way up, so it needs to flip that way. I wonder if it can just be a complete flip. As in, you know, use the whole piece. Is it cut square? Looks it. Yeah. Sorry about my table, I am leaning on it rather hard. Yeah. Yeah, you see, when you bone folder hard like that, you push everything one way and then the other, and that's what's happened. So again, it's an easy fix. everything is now square again. Yeah, so with my, I don't like just to flip up. If I have a flip, I think I'm going to have it that way. You know, I like it to flip and then something flip out, just so it's quite interactive. I'm going to corner the front, so I know that's the front. If I put on here, I mean, obviously I'm not going to do this now, but you know, you can then put a, that's quite nice, isn't it? Put a topper or something on it as well. So I'm thinking, flip it up. We want some, perhaps some writing space. Maybe a pocket in here. Or a flip out. I haven't really got anything. It's just a one piece, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit snowy. Go with the blue on the other side, yeah. Okay, so we could put a pocket in the bottom bit. I'm just going to trim it here where it is. Save me dragging it in front of the camera again. Are you square? What size were you? No, my brain will not have that. Let's use a ruler. You are 10. And you are 10 and a smidge. How did we manage that? It is, look. Okay, so let's just cut that down a little bit. I do actually want it inside. And then now, not too far up. In fact, I'm going to take a little bit more off the width of that. I don't want it really big because I don't want it too bulky. So we'll go 5, shall we? Yeah. Let's put a notch in it, and yes, I am going to measure it. So it should be 5 in theory, or just under. Yeah, we've got 9.5 now, so 4.5. Where is my notch maker? I couldn't find this last video, and it was literally just sat next to me, looking at me. In the wrong place, of course, but... that was a little bit of a pathetic notch, wasn't it? Shall we go for a bit bigger? Now then, round the bottom corners, because they're kind of matted, but to ink or not to ink is the thing. I think it might need a little bit just to make it pop off there, but I don't really want to be heavy with it, which is a bit of a joke for me, isn't it? I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. That's terrible. Just so that it stands out from the, not really to make it grungy, because I don't think these Christmas things I'm making are going to be particularly grungy. Yeah, so it kind of sits inside, so you don't know it's there. So where's the art glitter? Creek. Alright, that was not very, because I'm rushing. It wasn't very close to the edge, but it'll do. It only needs to be a small thing that's going to be tucked in, hopefully. Oops, didn't put that one very straight, did I? Let's move everything. Lid back in that. Oh, I thought I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if it's camera. I thought I was putting the pin in the. Oh yeah, I'm going to bleed now. And I just stuck it straight in my thumb. Right, I'm going to have to hold that on my thumb a bit because all blood thinners and it will bleed quite a lot unless I hold it. Right, so on the top, I'm going to have my grid paper because it's the only one that's near me. So just have a piece of that. I'm going to take those frilly bits off. Normally I leave them, I do like them, but I don't think they go with this theme. I'll let go of you yet. No. And I'm going to take the cornered bit off the bottom as well. the edge. So all I'm going to do is now, oh, it fits. I was thinking of putting it into quarters, but actually, yeah, and I'm wondering if, I think white paper would be nicer in there. So I'll just cut it and show you, but I'm not going to stick it down because I think it wants a piece of white because of the colours. It'll be a shame to waste it. Yep, and I think I would. Right, let me take that off and hope. No, it's bleeding because I've put it on there. Right, I'm not going to use it anyway, so let me just show you. I would corner those two edges, put it down like that, glue it down so that it's a flip out like that, and then the whole thing goes down like that, and then you'll have a bit of something in there too. Okay, so, and something on the front, so let's make another one. Hopefully this will stop now. I've let it get some air. Yeah, let's make one with this pink one because this could be like a flower fairy. So we want that the right way. Why is it so difficult? We all struggle. I've seen other people do it, doing something the wrong way around, so it's the right way. That's it. Although I don't know, it's hard to tell which is the right way with these flowers, to be fair. Yeah, they're going in both directions, so probably either way would do. Right, this can be quite a biggish one. I might take it down a bit width-wise. Bone folder. I think I've stopped now. Okay. And ruler. Yeah, that's going to be too wide for any of my journals, definitely. So I'm going to take it down a good chunk, which means my edges will be back square again. So I'm going to go to 11. No, I'm going to go to 10. That way it'll definitely fit in. I'll just straighten the bottom off. Okay. So we want something to put in the inside as a, is that the right way up? I think so. Something on the inside as a pocket for all those small bits. Oh, what do we think to that? Oh, it's not a small bit, it's a folded over bit. So are you. Anything there to save me cutting? No, so I'm going to have to cut into something. So what have we got on the outside? Is that the same thing? That's more those butterflies. That? Oh yeah. So we're going for just less than 10, weren't we? Oh, we went 9.5 with that other one. I'll go 9 3/4. Oh, I'll cut it 10 that way and then go 9 3/4. When both sides have had a straighten. What did we do? 5 that way? I'm going to go 6 this time. And centimetres, yeah. 4 3/4-ish there. Where have you gone? Why don't I put that back where I got it from? The habit I've got into. Right, where's the mark? There. There. This time, put it back where it belongs. That's it. And I'm going to leave this one square, I think, because I like the pink showing all the way around. Just try and move some of this back out the way. And why I'm working on this glue paper, I don't know, but you're sick of the sight of that. Either side of this would have been nice on here, wouldn't it? So sometimes these really gaudy papers look a bit better when they're just a small piece as well. Yep. And again, I'm not going to put the paper in because I think I want pink paper in there. But obviously with something on the front, a picture on the front, I don't think I've got anything around me that's not Christmas at the minute. I don't. Well, there speaks a tale, doesn't it? Yeah, so I like those. So what have we got? We've got flip-ups. We have got matchbooks. I'm going to cut that down. I don't like the width of it. It's offending me. So let's see if my chopper will. It's far too wide for its height. That's better already. A little label or something on there like that. Yeah, much better. It just looked odd that wide. Okay, so matchbooks. Yeah, some lovely matchbooks there. Those. Oops, don't throw your label away. A tag that will be a base. A journal card that will be a base. And when it's trimmed, another journal card that will be a base. And then the only thing I might think about is this. And I'm thinking this will just make a nice cover for a notebook, wouldn't it? So if we trim down some of it's a lovely woodland scene, just trim down a little bit of the outside. I might even be able to use those trees. That was brave, wasn't it? Just doing it blind. We'll have that big butterfly on there though. Okay, more bits that will get used up somehow. Oh, the top needs a trimming. Alright, so I'll have to go down a little bit more so you'll fit in the trimmer. That's one way of deciding a size, isn't it? Oops. Oh, do you know what? I should have cut him one-sided, shouldn't I? I've realised our mistake now. Because he is going to be folded right where he is. Oh, Denise. Yeah, he's just going to have to be a topper on something. So cutting down a bit more. Or he could be a journal card, couldn't he? I am a fool at times. Yeah, you make a nice journal topper actually, wouldn't it? Cover, you know. Don't save those. Anyway, it's a nice image and he's no longer in the scrap box. You see, he's going to be in the bases. Did we do anything with that? No. Okay, so I'm going to call that a video there. I'm tempted to round the corners. I do like a rounded corner on things. I don't know where it's going yet, but he'll just appeal to me even more. Yeah, with his corners rounded. Yep, so we could actually go on the front of a big notebook, couldn't he? He could go on, you know, like a composition book, an exercise book. He could go on a journal cover. He could be a big journal card. Yeah, the two flip-ups. The matchbooks. That lovely journal card. The tag base. And the journal card base. Okay, so we used quite a lot up. Still got a lot to go. And I think I will do what Tanya did, put them back into their sizes and clip them together. So that when I come on next week to do the challenge again, I'll work probably just on one size. So if I can do that, because I've got 3 more weeks to go, if I can get them into like 3 piles and do one each week, that would be brilliant. Okay, if you've enjoyed anything you've seen, I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up. Please chat to me in the comments. I love to talk about crafting or introducing yourself to me. We're so close to the 500 giveaway now. I would think in a few days I'll be announcing it, fingers crossed. Come and see me tomorrow, that's the main thing, and have a lovely day. Bye for now.